Hi, I'm Juni and I will represent group 2 to present the information virtualization part. So our group have information virtualization and also robotic. So I start now. Information visualization is a way showing data in visual and purposeful form. So it means we make a hard and complicated things turn it into a data which is easier to understand. Its main role is to make data digestible and turning raw information into actionable insight, which can help us enhance exploration of data, our decision making, and explanation of scenario. And next is the example of information visualization. Okay, we have dashboard here and scatter plot, which dashboard include pie chart and bar chart, which allow us to make comparison, and also scatter plot, which show us the clear analysis and average. And also we can find mean, mode, and even standard deviation from here. And for next part is the main design or features of information visualization. So we have interactive graphic or visual complicated data generated by computer, 3D which include interactive map that can be zoomed in or out, and present data type such as webs, trees, clusters, scatter plot diagram, and interconnected nodes. Okay, and there are some issue regarding the information visualization also, like as an example we might face the problem whether we use animation or interactivity will be better. Animation had optical illusion of motion to show changes, while interactivity is interaction between human and computer program to produce several action. Okay, so we might face selection of coding such as color or text tables or even our font word. So we might also face some problem with presentation format to represent have problems such as we're not sure whether we use 2D or 3D will be better. Selection of navigation, not sure whether zooming or panning uh, is the better choice for us to choose when we do our presentation, and also type of additional information needed. Lastly is the information virtualization video. So this is an example of video implementation of the interface in People Live Today, and is from BBC4. Okay, this is the link, and that's all for my presentation, and thank you.
Hi, a good day everyone. I am Aiman and group 2 are going to talk about robotics. So what is robotics? According to the builtin.com, robotics is the intersection of science, engineering and technology that produces machines. These machines are what we know as robots today. Robots are commonly used in industries such as specifically in manufacturing industries where heavy machinery, high temperature, and also really sharp objects are involved within the industry. There are five main designs to construct a robot. The first one is integrated safety, and then the wireless communication, fleet management software, fleet simulation software, and integration to supervisory software. For the wireless communication, it is a bit tricky because robots needs to communicate with each other, needs to communicate with robots, and also the robots also need to communicate with the humans using its own interfaces. So, as a result, a factory mobile robot fleet or a fleet of machines must be able to communicate with each other using Wi-Fi. We need the factory need to provide a stable and reliable programming and control interfaces accessible on both PCs and handheld devices such as cell phones and tablets. There are 6 research issues concerning to robotics. The first one is if a designer wanted to create a new robot for a new purpose, the designer need to concern about the new material or fabrication method. Okay, so the fundamentals of robots today They use gears, they use motors, they use actuators like our robots today. Then the robots also going to need artificial muscles, soft robotics, and assembly strategies to help develop the next generation of autonomous robots that are multifunctional and power efficient. The second one is creating a bio-inspired robots, which is to perform more like the efficient system found in nature. The third one is better power sources, okay? So robots are notoriously inefficient when it comes to conserving resources. So designers also needs to create new battery innovations to emerge that are more affordable, stable, and long-lasting. The fourth one is communication with robot swarms. Okay, so like we see in a movie, I forgot what is it. I think it's Terminator. I think swarm of robots are difficult to control since they must detect not only the environment but also each individual robot in a swarm. Okay, the fifth one is navigating unmanned environments. So this one is unable to operate in environments that are unmapped and poorly understood. Okay, number six, brain-computer interfaces. The robots also needs to enable some devices and machines to be controlled by your mind. So this is the example of how robots can be implemented in the real world. Okay, so that's about it. Okay, thank you. This is the last of the Group 2 HCI about robotics.